Hey guys, what's up? Vero here. I'm currently on my death knight and I just wanted to make a quick video about some gold making tips that I've learned over the last couple of weeks that I had no idea you could make so much gold doing. But it's basically going to be about Transmog and the idea of going to the auction house with the predetermined list of items to search for. You search for those items. If they're at a reasonable price, you buy them and you relist them and turn a profit. So before I get into kind of what I do, I'm going to show all of the items that I have actually purchased and then resold. I learned how to do this from my awesome friend, oops, that's totally the wrong button, from my awesome friend Elvine. You can find him on Twitter as Elvine lol, and you can also find him on Twitch. He streams I think every day except for Sunday, maybe. At twitch.tv/elvinemod. He's really good at making gold, and he has a website as well that you can check out. I'll leave a link in the description. Why do I always say that? No, that made sense. I'll leave a link in the description below. Earlier I recorded this video and the dog started barking, and I kept saying description in the links below, and so I thought I said it again, but I didn't, which is funny because I didn't have a blooper, but I still made a blooper. Anyway, sidetracked much. So this is kind of the stuff that I have purchased and resold. Some of this is just like random crap. Hee. But, so for instance, this glorious war axe, I can't talk today apparently, I purchased it for 25 gold and I was able to flip it back for 475 gold. I'm gonna have to keep doing this each time. I don't know if there's like a special thing to do so it only shows the character you want it to, but that's okay. And then these are some gloves I purchased for 13 gold and I was able to resell for 242. I can't read or talk today. I don't know what's up with that. This one I purchased for 37 gold. I was able to resell it for 428. And if you check Elvine's website, again I'll leave descriptions, which I think is elvinelol.com. But I can't remember. I think that's what it is. He has a bunch of lists that you can check out, which are the lists that I've been using. I bought this for 6 gold. I was able to resell it for 147. I do this on all 3 servers. One of the servers that I play on, Darkspear, is considered a high pop server, and a lot of the items sell there a lot quicker, but for a little bit cheaper. While on my lower pop servers, I'm able to sell things for a little bit more, but they take a little bit longer. So I think one thing you have to have if you're going to be selling Transmog gear is you're going to have a lot of patience, and that's definitely what I've learned. When I first started doing this, I think last month, you know, I was buying all these items and I was listing them and no one was buying them, and so I was getting a little discouraged. But after, like I think for some of the items, after a couple weeks, some of the stuff started to sell randomly, and I was still, you know, and I was selling these items for, you know, like 1,500 gold, so it's not like it was little tiny change. Oh. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to go to the auction house. I use Auctionator and Trade Skill Master. I need to set up my Trade Skill Master to list my auctions for me, but I haven't done that yet. And all of these lists, except I think like 1 or 2 are mine, are from Elvine's website, which you can check out. So I basically just go to a list, and I go down the list, and I see if anything's really cheap. I'll take a look at it, and I don't even, oh, that's a waste. I'm like, I don't even know I'm supposed to be looking. The little pop-up is Mogget. I prefer to use that for this because I can quickly just see what it looks like instead of having to use like the character display window or whatever. And you can see I already have one of those listed on the auction house. And I kind of just go through and check stuff. If you want to start doing this, I definitely recommend at least starting small. So you can start with plate gear. He has a list specifically for plate. One thing I would want to point out to you is to check out the Glorious. As you can see, they're listed for 2,000 up to about 1,500. If you can find the pants for really cheap, buy those up. If you can find them for like 25 gold, do it, because those are considered more rare. And also another set to look for is Cloudkeeper is also a really good one to look for. But another set to look for is Bloodscale, which sell really well, and Conquerors. All 3 of those seem to be the most popular plate pieces that I have seen, and I seem to be able to sell those the quickest. So I just kind of go through, again, start small, buy a couple pieces, see what happens, go from there. I don't really buy bracers. Some people transmog them, but not everybody does, so that's why I don't buy them. I don't buy anything if I think it looks not very pretty. I don't know if that's weird. I'll buy that. It's 5 gold. Why not? And then once you get more confident, you can try cloth gear if you want. But I literally do this every day. sometimes during like the morning when I wake up, but it's like 5 o'clock, I'm just not logging on WoW. I will check everything, at least the more popular ones like the Glorious and the Blood Scale and stuff, and then later in the day when I'm on already, I'll check stuff again and see what's up. So all this stuff is kind of cheap. Like that, buy that, 7 gold, why not? Boots are kind of cool looking, I'll buy those too. This is leather gear that I'm buying, we'll buy that too. It might sell. And I feel like with Transmog gear you're kind of gambling a little bit. All this stuff is like really cheap. I'm gonna have to go through that later. It's kind of a gamble because of how long sometimes it takes to make the gold, but it does sell, so I don't know where I was going with that thought. I'm like half distracted by things. I definitely recommend at least getting the plate ones. You can even try selling a couple mail pieces if you want, as well as the 5.2 gear and weapon list that he just recently posted, I think like last week or something, because there are a lot of really cool items that sell really, really well. Except my thing is lagging. So like there's like these really cool wands and anything else that I can actually look at. I've been buying a lot of the cloth like chest pieces because they look really cool. Some people are already starting to undercut me, which is fine. Sometimes I'll buy the undercuts, sometimes I don't. I'm gonna buy that. Even though it's 150, which is usually more than what I'll pay for a Transmog item. I usually cap at about 100 gold. Sometimes I'll go up to 125, and that time I just went up to 150. So some stuff I'll actually just keep in my inventory and just hold on to if there's a lot of people listing that item up there, and maybe just try and list it later, at a later date, if I can ever go in my mailbox. That would be awesome. Thank you. Lagging. But basically just go back and forth from the auction house, buy stuff, relist it, buy stuff again, relist it, make gold. And the other day alone, I think I sold a couple pieces and ended up making like 1,000 gold just from Transmog gear. So I definitely recommend checking it out. Again, start small, start with plate gear, kind of go from there. I'm up to 30,000 gold on the server. I have quite a bit of gold on my other servers too. I do this on all 3 servers. I don't do it on all of them every day, but I try to. So definitely, if you have, 10-15 minutes a day, maybe twice a day, I definitely recommend trying it out. Buy a couple pieces, see what happens. So thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and check out Elvine's channel on Twitch and all of his stuff, and watch his stream and Twitter, and check out his website. I'll leave links in the description below again, and I said it correctly that time. I will talk to you guys later. Hope you're having a good day, and goodbye.